Hey everybody, welcome to Hilltop Machine Works. Well, hey guys, so I've been running everything through my head. I don't know if you hear that rumbling in the background. We got another afternoon storm coming in, so hopefully it won't be too bad. To make sure everything goes smoothly, because you know you always try to think 12 steps ahead. So I thought this was 7/8 9, and this is a 7/8 bolt, 9 thread. Goes right in. I'm like, oh really? All right, I'm glad I triple checked. And then so looking at this, if you read that, it says 1" 12. So I was like, okay, so maybe that's a 1" diameter hole, 12 pitch thread. Well, that ended up not being the case either, because checking out with a thread gauge, 12 doesn't work. Let me see if I can, it doesn't blow it out here, and show you what I'm talking about. So going through my thread pitch gauges, this is a number 10. Woo! And hopefully you guys can see that she fits perfectly. So I'm like, really? There is not a 10 pitch thread except for a 3/4. That hole is way too big. So I thought, all right, maybe metric. So going through my metric stuff, found a 2.5, and the 2.5 looks like it fits perfectly. So I'm like, okay. So let's go over there and check. Oh, so get rid of that. So get out the good old Machinery's Handbook, and you know, looking at all the different threads. They do make a 15/16. I was curious, I've never seen a 15/16 bolt, but there's no 10 thread pitch. It's just a 1/8, and then it goes, you know, we've got a one, well, they're showing a 110. I've never seen a 110. Maybe it is a 110. Well, okay, I don't even, that's an oddball, boy. So, and then checking the metric stuff about the hole diameter, I figured it'd be about an M27, and there is no 2.5 thread pitch for an M27. Only closest thing is a 2.5 is M22, and that is, you know, just a little over 3/4 of an inch. So that can't be it. So it's not it's not a metric thread. So I checked it, said, okay, well maybe it's a pipe thread, and I checked it to the 3/4 inch pipe, and it didn't fit because 3/4 inch pipe is a 14 pitch, and then the next one is a 1" and it's 11.5 pitch, and obviously that doesn't fit either. So it is a bastard size thread. I don't know if this could be maybe Whitworth and this is a really old plate. I don't know. So I think the plan of attack is going to be to go ahead and just have no threads on the end of the shaft that we're going to make. Just have it slide fit, because the other thing I was thinking about is this thing has to rotate clockwise and counterclockwise, because you know you're going to be TIG welding in one direction and MIG and stick in the other, and if it's rotating in the, you know, counterclockwise direction, it's going to want to unscrew. So the other option is maybe to, you know, run some Loctite on it so it doesn't come off. But then now we backed ourselves into a corner, because if we want to ever remove this, it would be a bear to get the thing off of there. So I think the plan is just to, like I said, we'll turn the shaft down so it slides right in, and we'll drill a hole here and drill a hole through the shaft, and that way we'll just pin it, and problem solved. But just thought I'd show you the interesting oddball thread that I've run across. So anyways, it just shows that you always need to triple check and try to think, you know, 20 steps ahead, so you don't do a bozo. Anyways, gonna wait for the storm to pass, and then hopefully we can get to turning. I'm glad I waited for the storm yesterday, because it got some serious lightning strikes and it actually lost power a couple times for just a short few seconds. So that would have messed everything up. So anyways, guys, hopefully we'll get over to the lathe here in a second. Well, this thread quandary is really got me thinking. So I was like, you know what, let me check all the resources. So I pulled out my black book, and lo and behold, you guys see this under the British Standard Fine. You got the British Standard Whitworth, and then you've got the British Standard Fine. If you go down right there, they do have a 110. So for all intents and purposes, I'm assuming that's probably what it is. And for fun, dug around in my plastics bin, and I've got this piece of nylon, and what I want to do, I want to go ahead and turn a 110 plug to see if it'll screw into that, just you know, to satisfy me. I'm just my curiosity. So I think that's what I'm getting ready to do. So hopefully this storm will blow over. Still waiting on that. That's why I decided to dig around and see what I could come up with. And I think we found her. So that's interesting that this is probably come from across the pond, I guess. There's no markings on it at all. And it's obviously for a wood lathe. I don't know if I have any overseas viewers that would recognize this faceplate or not. If I do, throw that in the comments. I'd appreciate it. So anyways, a little bit of a detour. We're going to cut us a little 110 plug to see if she'll screw in, and we'll have an answer to this quandary. All right, I got this piece of actually, I'm sorry, it's nylon, and we're gonna cut down the OD to about 1 inch nominal, and then we can cut a thread on this thing. So what do you say, guys? Get a little light in there for you. Let me get my glasses on. Yeah, it's running pretty good in that 3-jaw. Only a couple thou out, which would be fine for plastic. So let me see what we're at here. Hopefully it'll cut pretty good. I never messed with nylon. Hopefully it won't be gummy. Let's see what we got. No, it's gonna be stringy like Delrin. All right. See how deep that hole goes, folks, because it's not too bad. Clean a little more off, and then bring her down. Let's see here. Simple facing. You guys have seen this stuff before. Nothing spectacular. That's gonna be a mess. Come on. Let me get this off. It'll take about 50 thou. I'll just stop a little bit and break the chip there. Just these long ones right you see right there, which is manageable. Take this pass here, and then we'll put a mic on her. Get an idea of how much still got to pull off. I'll bring you guys back. Alright, I am down to the diameter I need, so now we do is cut a relief for the threading tool to have a place to hang out when I stop cutting, before I can pull the tool back. I'm just going to use this round. Hopefully it'll be alright. Nothing fancy. Let me trying to get close to this chuck as I can, make sure I ain't going to hit her, but we're there. I think we'll be alright. Alright, yeah, we'll give that a shot. I think we'll be okay. Let me walk carriage in so she don't move on me. Alrighty, I went in 50, that give me a total of 100. Let's see how that works. Let's get ready to thread. Alrighty, well, I just took my blue Sharpie so it'll be easier to see. Cutting these threads, I just made somewhat of a scratch pass. I didn't go deep enough in this plastic, about 5 thou. And verify, here's my 10. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not, but perfect fit. So we're at 10 threads per inch. Since it's just plastic, I'm just going to feed straight in. I'm not worried about coming in a 30-degree compound. And I've got a 1/2 inch piece of high-speed steel this ground, so that way we can get deep enough, since these are going to be some aggressive threads. So let me figure out how deep I totally need to go, and we'll make a couple passes on camera. Alrighty, let's do 5. So go back to 0, and see how she likes this one. And wait for my number. And here we go, bro. Alrighty, we're at 15.7. Pull back. And it's not going to come off good, of course. Number, just lost it, and there we go. Pour out. Alrighty, I'm going to rinse and repeat, and I'll bring you guys back when I get close. Alright guys, we are almost there. Just test fitted it, and it goes on about halfway, so a little bit snug. So we'll do take a couple more thou off, and we're probably gonna be there, I hope. Let's see. Waiting for my number. See if we got us a winner. Almost. Still tight. Let me take a couple more thou off. We're almost there though. That's what this thing is, I think. Cool. There she goes, guys. All right. That last pass did it. So we have us a 110 plug. Now I know what these threads are. Talk about an oddball thread. First time I've ever run across one, not even on the Starrett chart. You got a 1.8, 112, and a 114, but sweet. All right, you guys saw it first. Nice. That solves that mystery. So now we can get on making that shaft, and it's about 8 o'clock, time for dinner, so we'll pick this up tomorrow. See you guys.